I need to make a compilation of me starting every YouTube stream singing a song from Bandle. That happens a lot. Anyways, hello? My stream deck isn't working? Doctor, my stream deck isn't working? Hold on. I need that. It's got all my toggles. Oh, it wasn't even open. Is it open? What's happening? There it goes. Close that. There we go. Hey, take off my jacket. It's too hot. Too hot, too hot. Hi, Kiwi. Enjoy your work. Alright, last time on, we were in the middle of a trial and my internet was dying and I was really upset and stressed out, and then I couldn't do a basic game mechanic. Guys, where's my save? Right, it's right there. Apparently, you're supposed to hold left click. What the? Is it starting to go over from the top? That might be best. What did it say? I read what it said. Oh god, we're starting over? That's probably for the best, like I said.
Hiroshi, please, just listen to me for a second.
No, I won't!
No, never mind, we're
Why
not.
should I listen to—
Enough. Continue, Sanada. Thank you. Hiroshi, you were in the kitchen all last night doing the dishes, right?
Yeah, but
You said you weren't allowed to leave until you had the place spotless.
Yeah, but that was only because
Is this where we left off?
Oh. The fuck you mean, oh?
That's right. It was because of that cat. He held you up in the
Okay,
kitchen
maybe
all
this is
night
where we
until
were.
all of the dishes were done.
He also made me make sure the place was clean, top to bottom.
And you would have been done faster if you didn't dilly-dally and let it get that bad in the first place. And yo, how many times do I have to tell you that my name is...
Right.
And since he was there in the kitchen watching you all night, he can corroborate your account. He's your alibi.
Sorry, but yes, see, I wasn't...
Can we really believe it, though? I mean, like, that thing was the one who brought us here in the first place. Like, who's to say he didn't help you with, you know, the murder stuff?
Wouldn't that be a violation of the rules?
I mean, I don't see exactly why it would.
And it's where we asked the cat,
The
like,
rule
would it
said
be
that Nianus isn't allowed to mess with the experiment in any meaningful way.
destroyed with facts and logic or something?
That isn't Nianus. Not anymore, anyway.
Where's my wood?
So maybe the rules work differently for him.
Quite an interesting
My
observation,
water.
Hanabusa-sama.
Nianus,
Hanabusa-sama.
the rules work that way.
We can skip. Okay. The hold left
Sure he's
click.
innocent? Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
And then he doesn't absorb it.
I promise.
Please, you're shaking like a fucking leaf.
Oh god, it's it.
That Lord has
I'm in the
us a
loop
point
again.
for once.
I'm just clicking stuff.
What do you mean for once?
Still not sure it means he's guilty. But he's definitely more suspicious now.
I promise you, no bogus. I'm telling the truth. I was held up all night by that old cat. He wasn't gonna let me go
Until the kitchen was full. Blah, 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 blah. I know. It
Oh.
Are you sure he's innocent?
So I got spotless kitchen.
Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
I'm not lying. I promise.
Please, you're shaking like a fucking leaf. That Lord House has a point for once.
And then I use
what
it
do you mean
to
for
contradict her?
Still not sure it means he's guilty. But he's definitely more suspicious now.
I promise you, no bogus. I'm telling the truth. I was held up all night by that old cat. He wasn't gonna let me go
Until the kitchen was it doesn't matter. Save it for the judge, Hiro-chan, because I'm not buying it.
Everyone's really suspicious of Hiroshi now, and his reaction doesn't help it
You
either.
got that too.
Yes, I caught it.
Hanabusa contradict. Sometimes all it takes to disprove some.
So I absorbed it, and now I just... You take on a reason against her? But when do I do that? Now?
Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying. That's not true.
The kitchen itself should prove Hiroshi's story.
Okay. I don't know. I think the reason I don't really understand that mechanic is you have to absorb the thing and use it against her. But, like, she repeats it. Because, like, Moichiro was like, hey, did you hear that? She said something. But then the dialogue loops. So I was looking at it from, like, a perspective of, like, it's just a constant thing. Constant timeline. So when the dialogue loops, I didn't think that as, like, canon. So how could we disprove her first sentence if I got the proof from her second sentence? You know?
I don't know how many of you were able to check, but the kitchen was spotless this morning when I went to investigate. Moichi was with me and can confirm this too.
Correct. I was with Himari in the kitchen. It was clean.
While Giannis and Yanasofu seem rather advanced.
Him? Nianasofu? Oh, you ignorant dwarf!
Shut up!
You tell him.
At least let her talk before we kill her.
Their small
Whoa.
structure and limited mobility would make it impossible to clean the kitchen that thoroughly by themselves.
I can't believe the youth nowadays! No respect for their elders at all! I'll have you know this!
Affirmative.
Huh?
Oh,
Yanosofu's mechanics are very simple.
you get him. Get him,
He can
Sakuya.
hold himself up and operate, but proper maintenance of this facility is undeniably beyond his capabilities.
Hey! You don't need to tell them all that! Those are trade secrets! Trade secrets, schmeekrits, old-timer! Your circuits are barely able to keep up with these kids!
Good grief. Shut up already.
I'm with her.
Subjecting me to this depraved experiment is already an insult, but mustn't be overseen by such vapid
Take her words, use it
clowns.
against her.
My lady, I urge you to remain calm. Such rage may imbalance your humors. Oh, alas. Where were we? The kitchen.
Oh, I can promise the kitchen was clean.
I don't trust you, Benjiro.
I got a bit hungry during everything and went back to the kitchen for some food before we came here.
You went and had a snack in the middle of a murder case?
Okay, well, listen.
But see, the kitchen could have only been cleaned by Hiroshi. And to do all that, it would have left him with almost no time to commit a murder.
I bet you feel like a real idiot now, 100%. I bet you feel like a real dummy trying to put a rational explanation.
Damn. Really thought I was onto something there. Even checked the kitchen and everything. It's no big deal.
So this means Hiroshi couldn't have killed Kutsuki-san.
Himari,
That isn't good enough.
Oh.
In my line of work, you
Oh,
quickly
my line
learn
of
how
work.
much of a
Meh, meh, meh.
difference no time and almost no time can really make when it comes to murder.
God, we should sound it above.
And Okabe still had enough time to potentially kill Kutsuki.
I agree.
But no, you don't mean that, Nisuke. Nah, freak, he believes in miracles, man.
While the current circumstances make it more and more improbable that Okabe-san is our culprit, it's not yet impossible.
You watch too many movies, man. Nisuke watching Clue for the first time. I actually guessed the endings. Yeah, so from the contact clues, I guessed them all.
are you serious? Isn't this enough? I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
Could have been what? A few minutes? That's enough time.
There's no shot that little tiny twink is killing muscled out
Did he really
pop
do
star.
it? But he's so kind and silly.
Benjiro, this is a murder trial.
Did he
Maybe Benjiro did it,
do
man.
it?
It seems to believe Hiroshi still had time to kill Katsuki-san. Is that really possible? Should be this one, right?
I got it!
Because like he heard them
Hiraki-san,
and he was pretty fast
you
or
told
something.
me earlier that you ran into Hiroshi this morning before Kutsuki-san's body was found, right?
Aye, it's as you say. If I remember correctly, he came from the direction of the elevator rather than a classroom. Had he been downstairs before my lady and I, it would have been impossible to falsify his trajectory.
Yeah, and it wasn't long after I ran into you that we heard the glass shatter.
Aye, that is also true.
Glass shattering? Explain.
We're not here for the evidence gathering?
Have we not explained this yet?
Oh, wait.
Okabe-sama and I heard the sound of glass shattering and ran forth to find its
That's
source.
where you always put your evidence before you start the trial, man. Everyone's going off ideas, but we only have all the evidence, man. There's beans.
Then, moments later,
Hi,
we were
Bonewick.
alerted by
I'm doing
an even
good.
louder scream coming from classroom 1C.
That would have been me when I woke up.
The glass caught our attention, but Himari's screaming was what got us to the classroom.
Pardon me, but I'm not confused by what you mean. Broken glass? There are no glass structures within this building facility that could have smashed.
Yes.
If you let him
was rather
finish.
vexing upon hearing it.
I had beans in my pocket, and I spilled them all over.
But during the investigation,
Hate it when that
we found
happens.
shattered glass on the ground near to the body.
I watched the servant point out something glimmering from the floor.
Why is your audio so quiet?
The glass's presence. No one moved it under our watch.
Oh dear, Sonata-san. Surely you didn't cut yourself on the shards? Maybe Reiji-chan's sunglasses broke. That would explain it.
Impossible. The glass of his
They licked the lenses
were
clean.
tinted, while the glass at the crime scene was not.
I feel like if we just point out the fact that there were beans next to the glass,
Speaking of, I don't think I saw his sunglasses at the scene either. Did anybody else notice them?
Nay, neither I nor my lady
Nay is for
thought
horses.
about the crime scene.
I didn't think to check his bedroom.
That is true. If we're all like,
It'd be kind of weird for him to leave without them.
if we're in a facility with no escape, the glasses have to be somewhere. The only place they would be, where we couldn't find them, would be the incinerator. But Sakuya was guarding it. Did she kill? Please don't make Sakuya kill. She was like my bestie.
He had them when he stopped by the kitchen.
I doubt it's of any importance.
Moichiro,
the culprit
you-
here was clearly an amateur. Only confident killers take trophies.
Moichiro, this is so out of character for you. What do you? Everything is important. It's a murder trial. You tell me a lawyer's like, yeah, the evidence is not important.
But if it was not the sunglasses, what else could have shattered been?
There's other stuff on the floor besides glass and blood that could give clarity what it might be. I feel like everyone has amnesia. We all found the beans and everyone's like, what could the glass have come from? That was not the case, but I have to answer where the glass came from. What the heck is this? Galaga? Legally distinct Galaga? Something important is on the tip of Mari's tongue, but she needs a little help finding the word. Within the clinical trial corridors, is it shoot 'em up? Cosmodors is a shoot 'em up where your goal is to spell out the correct word by collecting letters from the enemies. Shooting an enemy with space will destroy it, but firing a missile with R will collect a letter it's carrying. You'll need to avoid dive attacks, but you can use shift to focus and briefly slow down time to hit. Oh my god, there's a freak. It's Enter the Gungeon, man. What do I need? I need beans. How do I need beans. Oops. What? Oh, I see. Whoa. Guys, I need a bee. There's a bee. Or is it jar? Vial? Oops. I need an eye. I need an eye. There's an eye. Oh, oh, oh. Vi. Get away from me. Freak. I also need to keep an eye out for an L. Leave me alone. They don't exist? The letters don't exist? Wow, this is what Wordle looks like. I didn't do today's Wordle, man. This is punishment. An A! Nice. How am I missing? An L! Oops. Please tell me that worked.
I think I might have the answer, but it's probably going to implicate me again.
It does work.
It's likely that one of my coffee vials was shattered against the floor, which was what left on the glass there.
Still truly odd that you kept your coffee in a vial.
You did mention that they're pretty fragile, so shattering it like that does make sense.
That would also explain this item I found at the sea. While I was taking care of my situation this morning, I faintly heard the crashing sound as well. And
What is
followed
that?
Afterwards.
Evil dots?
Before we were all called to the gym, I felt myself step on something strange. I decided to keep hold of it, just to be safe.
Lucky you stepped on the cork instead of the glass, huh, Ogasawa-san?
No, it's a cork.
Wait, you walked off with evidence?
I returned to the crime scene, so it's unlikely it mattered.
Why didn't you bring it up?
Rather, it seems to have proven useful.
Surely a trinket like this.
Why is your audio so quiet? I can't hear you with the blam, 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 blam.
So, for it to be absent upon returning to the crime scene. How fortunate. But surely, a stroke of good luck. Luck makes a predator arrogant.
What is she talking
Arrogance
about, man?
turns a predator into prey.
I thought she killed him. Actually, she couldn't, because what's his face with her? I don't know, man.
We're getting nowhere with this shit.
I'm for the first time in history, I'm on his side. Okay, you can't say that. I guess this is 1980. He could be saying way worse.
Crazy coffee bitch murdered his ass, and she's been dragging this out for far too long.
Okay, I don't believe with it. I don't trust him anymore.
Even if you still believe it's Hime-chan, that doesn't give you the right to be saying any of that.
He's right though. You don't have the right to say that. He's right though. Morgan Freeman's voice. He's right though. All I've been doing is trying to prove my innocence, only for it to loop back to me all over again. Well,
Moichi,
in your defense, all the evidence points to you.
you believe in me, right?
Here we go.
I choose to believe in the facts of a case. And right now,
You really said facts don't care about your feelings.
the facts are pointing more at you than in any other direction. I'm sorry.
No, Moichi, please. You have to believe me.
We're We
Don't
are
use that line on me
family.
right now. Please.
All my brothers,
Don't make
sisters,
this
and
even
me.
harder for me.
Quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop with your senseless crying. Trying to prove your innocence through nothing more than your emotions. You have previously directed the conversation with evidence. If you're innocent, prove it.
She's right though. But what else can I do? Is there anything I can do? I know I didn't do it, but no one believes me. Not even Moichi. This is where I just give up. Do I accept that this is... Do I just accept this so I don't have to do this anymore? But I don't want to die. I don't want us to die. What do I... Kaguya, you killed them.
I believe in you.
But we're gonna need a bit more than that. Oh.
I believe in you, Himari-san.
Oh, was it asking me to save? Ah, whatever. I don't need to save. What's the worst that could happen?
Kaguya-san.
That's right. I can't give up here. At least one person still believes in me. Then I should believe in myself too. For me, for everyone. Level 2.
Thank you, Kaguya-san.
Oh, poor darling. Don't worry. I understand your position, Kaguya-san. Oh, I hate to see such a beautiful specimen.
Wait, she do it?
On such cruelty.
That would make sense.
But in order to survive ourselves, I simply must help redirect your flawed thought process.
It's really the point where I give up when it's all over. Thank you for your faith in me, Kaguya-san. Now I'm gonna show my faith in you. What are the words? Lock in. I'm really scared about the absorbing mechanic.
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Oh?
Spotted at the crime scene?
Oh, that's true.
God will fucking pay.
It's quite simple, you know. She stabs Kumitantei 3 times, and then shoves his body
Go
aside
back.
and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Checks out. Let's just get this over with. No point prolonging the inevitable.
Prolonging
Did I go back?
inevitable.
Still think Indeed are coming up with theories of backup claims. I have to stop them. My words alone won't be enough. Like, no one can deny evidence. But I will end here.
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God will fucking pay.
It's quite simple, you know. She stabs Kumitantei 3.
It's quite loud, Sonata-san. So it feels the connection. What?
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God will fucking pay.
Okay, it was stabbed 3 times.
It's quite simple, you know. She stabs Kumitantei 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself.
Did that one?
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Can't absorb
Spotted
that.
at the crime scene?
God will fucking pay.
It's quite
Is
simple,
it smeared
you know.
blood?
She stabs Kumitantei 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Wait, no. I don't know.
I'm afraid we have
Am I
been
dumb?
neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God will fucking pay.
I was doing so good the first half I did this.
It's quite
But as soon as they
simple, you know.
introduced the mechanic to
She
absorb
stabs
knowledge,
Kumitantei 3 times,
I'm washed.
and then shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Checks out. Let's just get this over with. No point prolonging the inevitable.
Prolonging the inevitable.
I think how Gary said on the full lines up with what we know about the case. I tried to absorb both of them,
I'm
man.
afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God will fucking pay.
It's quite simple, you know. She stabs Kumitantei 3 times, and then shoves.
Edit this. Blah blah blah. So now there's different evidence. Do I just have to wait for different evidence?
I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God, what a fucking pain.
It's quite simple, you know. She stabs Kutsuki-san 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself. Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Can't absorb that.
Crime scene?
God, what a fucking pain.
It's quite simple, you know.
Does it have to be a specific word?
She stabs Kutsuki-san 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Checks out. Let's just get this over with. No point prolonging the
Prolonging the inevitable.
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God, what a fucking pain.
It's quite. She stabs Kutsuki-san 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Okay, so it's that one. What does it have to do with it, though?
Hakude-san, are you sure that's how things happened? Moichi's analysis of the crime scene concluded that Kutsuki-san was stabbed while flat on his back and hadn't been moved.
Okay, some of this is just I forgot. That might be it. It has been a week since I last played.
I can concede that Kutsuki-san was never moved. I understand that now. But you were still covered in his blood after all. You only got to after killing him, no?
No, I was dragged across his body while I was unconscious. How else would...
Could you not just as easily have dragged yourself
think she did it.
across his body? Simply put, you did so to frame yourself, to present the idea that another had incriminated you. Oh, what a devilish plot, Sonata-san.
She's not even listening to anything I'm saying anymore. So I'm gonna try and get my point across to go my back against the wall here. Let's do or die here, Mari. Yes! So I just use the body evidence again? Okay, so we need red.
Your plan was cruel but clever.
Jesus!
I see. That is plausible, indeed.
Need blue. Need red. I do red.
I see.
Need yellow. And then to go red.
That is plausible, indeed.
Is it this? Is that what I need to play? Pants? Wing, 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 wing.
I see. They did hear your screams, yes.
Oh, it's my turn still. Jor? Why is the music getting louder? What did she do? That's it? I won, right? Yeah.
You got it all wrong, Hakude-san!
Why, Sonata-san, my theory seems rather plausible to me. You could have easily gotten the blood on yourself if you'd killed him.
This.
This is it!
Did I do it?
Hakune-san, please listen to—
Oh, what is it, darling?
Yes, I was covered in blood. But the important part is where the blood was. It was only on the back of my pants and across my hands. Not only that, but the way the blood looked. It wasn't a splatter, but a drag.
Okay, Shikamaru.
I concur. The blood there looked strange for Sanada-sama to have been the point of origin.
Not to mention, if I'd been the one to stab him, wouldn't I have blood all over my front as well?
Oh my, that does make sense. I know even I'd have trouble doing an operation backwards after all.
I feel like she's just jumped up to most suspicious.
That's all you have to say after that waste of time?
Oh, I do apologize. I had some of my own theories surrounding the crime scene and simply hadn't gotten the chance to speak up yet.
You didn't even go to the crime scene.
Talking about doing something backwards, wouldn't it have been possible you stabbed him behind yourself?
Hold on, maybe he's cooking? The ultimate murder plan? You tape a knife to your back, and then jump backwards into your victim. Hold on. Wait a second. This might be the play. The trust fall. Hey, buddy. Hey, you want to do a trust fall? Just ignore the knife tape to my back. Maybe you're onto something, Isuke.
It's not exactly an easy feat, but it's possible you could have anticipated this. Spider walked over him and stabbed him that way, no?
This kind of thing the public defender would argue.
Spider walked? Are you Spider-Man or something?
Legally distinct.
That isn't not possible. Fingerprints are not even though we cannot check for. Their hands should be handprints at the crime scene if that is true. But investigating when I the crime scene, completely missing.
I love how she
Trace
talks.
No trace of any handprints at all.
I see. My apologies for the interruption then.
And Isuke, idiot.
Okay, now if I can, I'd like to recap everything we know so far. And if I miss anything, please speak up. So, this morning, I received a letter from Kutsuki-san. I made my way there after receiving— They must have put the knife in my hand too while they were at it. Then, I was left to wake up and be framed as the killer, which seemed to have worked, as my scream brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the scene.
Yeah, why would she scream if she
Making it
murdered
seem
someone?
like they had caught me red-handed. Have I left anything else out?
That's everything we've been able to figure out. The evidence points to your innocence at the moment, though it is still currently hypothetical. But for now, it might be better for us to operate on the assumption that Himari is innocent.
Maybe he did it and he's like, oh, frick, man, they figured it out.
Oh, I have a question.
What is it, Minazuki-san?
What does it mean when you stab someone to death?
You said you went to sleep, but then you just woke up. Were you tired, Himari-chan?
No. I was knocked out. I'm still not sure by what, though.
What do you mean? We have the evidence. We have the evidence it was the drugs.
What do you mean you're not sure? Were you, like, hit in the head or something?
No, we found drugs.
No, that would have left some sort of mark if that happened. Oh, right. After I walked into the classroom, someone put their hand over my mouth. And I felt a sharp pain in my side. Like I was stabbed with something.
Don't need me to have here. I lifted my shirt up for a bit. Whoa, whoa, hey. Flattery will get you nowhere there, Hinata.
Hey, Mari? What are you?
Of course, a servant like you would resort to.
She's calling me a whore?
No, that's not what I'm doing. If I got stabbed, then there should be a wound, right?
Maybe I felt it like around here. I don't see much, but a small red mark. Where did I get hit with?
That's a puncture mark for sure. I can tell just from the way
Maybe
it
she didn't do
looks.
it. If she did do, she wouldn't be pointing that out.
So I did get stabbed with something.
He's a conspiracy theorist. He's awfully quiet. I think he maybe thought the pop star was an alien and murdered him.
It seems quite possible. It looks identical to a needle puncture site.
A needle is certainly plausible. But are we sure it's not from elsewhere? Maybe one of Minasuga-san's bees, for instance?
Don't talk about my bees like that!
I'll kill him. I'll eat him for breakfast.
I know bees are scary to people sometimes. But my bees are kind. They protect me.
One of your bees is phasing in and out of existence, so...
They'd never sting someone, no matter how mean they were being. Including it would. They wouldn't be able to be with me if they did.
Outside of a severe allergy, these things are minor injuries for humans. But they are
What if I'm
fatal
allergic
the
to
attacking
bees?
bee. It's a last resort attack. Unless
Has anyone been counting his bees?
the 7 bees that have been swarming
Okay,
him
never mind.
are all
Yeah, maybe they have been counting. I wasn't counting.
Yeah! Don't make up lies about my friends like that!
Pedro, you're a grown man. I will destroy those bees.
Wait, poacher sight? I knew it! You were taken by aliens!
Oh, God damn it, not this shit again!
The aliens! They take it to Sonata-san, and then they probed her to steal her likeness!
I'll say they probed me. Alright.
The real Sonata-san was taken away for her own nefarious intentions! And then the one in front of us is an imposter!
Oh, somebody shut him the fuck up!
They play too much Among Us, man.
Ignore Ishikami-san. I'm curious, very curious about your suggestion, Hoshisaki-san. Why would you think that?
Oh, fucking encourage him!
Well, when I woke up this morning, I was watching over the railing, like I always do every morning, and I saw it.
Saw what?
You being cloned, Sonata-san! The clone attacked her and dragged her away!
Oh. No, wait. If it's a clone, it's Moichiro, isn't it? Because he's my twin.
Are we seriously entertaining the delusional bullshit of this complete fucking lunatic?
All avenues must considered be to reach the truth, Ishikami-san.
So true, in a way. I'm glad you're here. We need words of wisdom like that. I think it was him. Because now I think about it, the more I'm like... He's the only person who I would feel like they'd be comfortable killing off. So like all the other characters, like... You know? Side characters, so like... In order for episode 1, they gotta be like, alright, you gotta kill your twin.
Yeah, but like... we're talking about Himari getting kidnapped by aliens and cloned here. It's kinda hard to swallow, to say the least.
I will say, they're like, what the heck, aliens? That seems far-fetched. There's a literal walking corpse of a woman and 2 cat freaks. I don't think we're too far off in the craziness here. This conversation can steer in any direction. Noe-san says we need to consider all of them, even this outlandish one. Oh god. What am I looking for? Oh, probably Erica's testimony.
Can you recount what you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
This is gonna be fucking rich.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister. And that's when I saw them! Sonata-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't get out?
Be now quiet and letting him finish.
The alien grabbed Sonata-san from behind. Then he jabbed his concoction into her.
True.
Yeah, that's right.
Consent.
That reminds me. Hoshisaki-san? Thank you.
What? Why is the alien clone thinking me? No. Have I made a mistake?
I don't think there are any alien clones. But you are right about what I might have been stabbed with. Hakure-san, during the investigation, you mentioned something about the supplies going missing from the cabinet in the nurse's office?
Quite so. I have been keeping an incredibly close eye on the supplies in the nurse's office. But troublingly, many of our supplies had gone missing this past night, and the cabinet left in disarray. Oh, it's dreadful.
Could you repeat what went missing between the night before the murder and the morning of?
Let's see. There were
Hey, how
a
should you
set
remember
of
all this?
bandages, a tranquilizer, and a syringe.
Gee, I wonder what that could be.
Which does line up with your testimony, Sonata-san.
I mean, theoretically, but aliens wouldn't need to take...
I don't think it makes sense for me to knock myself out and then somehow drag myself over the body.
Can we vote him out just for being annoying about aliens?
All right, Himari. You've more than proven your innocence for the time being.
He sounds so disappointed. He's like, frick, man, I'm not going to get away with this, man. Frick. Sorry, there's a Discord bot DMing me. I'm going to see if I can scare him away like the last one. Hello. Thank you so much. It's nice to get a compliment every once in a while.
But further evidence may still overturn that.
Which is still reluctant to believe me. Yeah, because he did it. And he pinned it on you. And now he's like, oh, frick, man, frick. No, man, my plan's unraveling. I'm so smart, but my plan is unraveling. Does he have no other ideas who could have done this? I mean, I just don't know either.
Something's still bothering me.
Go for it.
Then speak up about it.
Okay, no need to be rude.
If Sonata's telling the truth about that letter, and it was sent by Kutsuki, and if Akabe's saying Kutsuki took the knife...
I think it is him. Because I realized maybe he was going to frame her. So he took the letter. He wrote the letter. Then he told Kuts... What's his name? Whatever his... Yeah, Kutsuki to go get the knife. And Kutsuki was like, yeah, sure, man, whatever. And then he got the knife, and he's like, here, take this, blah, 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 and then killed him. And he was like, all right, I'll frame my sister.
Then it would mean, most likely, that it was Kutsuki who planned to murder Himari.
Or that. Maybe, yeah, he was like, oh, I'm gonna kill Himari, and then Moichiro saved her? But why do you want to kill me? I'm such a lovable gal. I made coffee for her. Well, this is a double play where Moichiro is still innocent, or guilty. This guy was planning to murder
It
me.
obviously failed, but we need to figure out why.
Someone else killed Kutsuki. That leaves the question of your sister.
Maybe he did it to protect me, but if he did, then why wouldn't he just like be like, yeah, I killed him to protect her?
Why not just kill her too?
Yeah, what dumbass would just leave her alive?
The one that wanted to frame her. Duh! So it leave us with a suspect we all thought was obvious, and they could easily pin it on.
No, because then the game wouldn't work, because the game is like you have to kill someone. Maybe, I don't know. I'm throwing theories out like crazy. Call me Matt Pat.
This conversation has circled.
Yeah, brother, we're in a circle.
Huh? What do you mean? We've proven Hime-chan's innocence, haven't we?
We have discussed similar points repeatedly and only added minor details. Though Sonata is seeming less suspicious than before, I do not believe she is yet fully trustworthy.
Why's that? Himari-chan's so nice.
Benjiro, you're not going to make it a day in the real world, brother. I don't even know how you got this far. All right, you can't be like, oh, everyone's so nice to me. Oh, my bees are my friends, man. This is late stage capitalism, brother. You're going to die.
To you, perhaps. However, she had quite a different approach to me.
Aikawa-san?
When she cornered me in the storage room 2 nights ago, she told me she could have poisoned the meals she was bringing me.
Okay. That is true. No, I wouldn't bring someone food and be like, hey, man, I could have killed you with this. I guess, like, it's one thing you don't want to hear from when someone gives you food.
What? Wait, Is that not what you said, Sonata?
But she's kind of bearing the lead a little bit. I was like, you were worried I was going to kill you, but I was like, if I wanted to kill you, you would have been dead. Which I know doesn't sound any better, but like...
No, I was saying that because
I
just pull up the cards.
You. As should be done in this situation, murder may have already been on Sonata's mind. Furthermore, Okabe, you injured your leg a few days ago, correct?
Yeah, I did hurt my leg a little.
This gives Sonata an opportunity to have checked the medicine cabinet's contents. She would have discovered the tranquilizer was present there.
Hey now, hold on a sec. What's your deal? You haven't even been investigating, and now you're coming out here and saying all this?
So, suddenly, extra details are no longer welcome? Details that you emotionally
Dang, she's
cannot
iced in her
fully
veins, man.
reconcile? Do you now doubt Sonata again, based on that fact?
This is what those cats want us
She's
to
what
do.
Moichiro wishes he
If we
was.
start doubting each other again, we'll never find out who did this.
I don't want to doubt my friends. Why do we have to keep doing this?
What if there's like a Darth Jar Jar Binks situation where like at the end they're gonna reveal like he's actually a mastermind and like the serial killer? What are you trying to say, Akawa-san? Is there an answer we're missing?
Aye. Yet we cannot distrust every piece of information. And I assure you, my trust in my lady is absolute.
I haven't seen reason to suspect anybody here. Besides the killer, that is.
Nice one, nice one. Erica, nice one.
Ignorant. You don't even know who they are.
If you have hard evidence to prove someone is untrustworthy,
I know that.
Aikawa, present it.
It is hard evidence, as you say, that has led us into this spiral. But you ignore evidence that you have a negative emotional reaction to.
I've ignored no evidence, Aikawa. Now, what do you present to prove someone is untrustworthy?
That's not a promising response.
Akawa-san hiding something from us? Is that why she wants us to distrust each other? Maybe she has a secret piece of evidence. So what we've been doing so far is letting us around circles, but the alternative is I don't know what to believe anymore. What are the words? Oh god, I'm so bad at this. Prosecutor. Okay, another mechanic, man. Alongside your normal evidence cards, you can also find the talent cards in your hand. These can be used to apply your understanding of a character to a statement. Or it can be acquired, they will sometimes allow you to take alternate paths through the trial. Oh. That's probably for like next episode type beat, but I see. Are there multiple endings in this?
Your faith in one another is holding you back. You allow emotion to obscure the truth.
Nothing we've discussed points to any other conclusion. The time for arguing is over. We have evidence, and evidence doesn't lie. If you have something concrete to prove otherwise, present it.
Trial outcome changes. Oh. Wait, I missed it.
Your faith in one another is holding you back. You allow emotion to obscure the truth.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Your faith in one another is holding you back. You allow emotion to
Nothing we've discussed points to any other conclusion. The time for arguing is over. We have evidence, and
Oh yeah, it's this one because he's a nerd and he's like,
That's not true.
wait, yeah?
All right, Aikawa-san, I'll do what you suggest.
Are you actually siding with this?
I don't exactly want to, but are we really going to get anywhere if we don't consider every possibility?
You're playing a very dangerous game, Sonata. However, that's not to say I trusted you regardless.
I thought she had a weird mech hand, but it's her umbrella. Oops. I feel everyone's eyes on me. I'm in the center of the ring just like a circus. I don't know if I'm making the right choice here, but we don't know until we try. Let's see, is there anything in this case that we haven't gone through? There's like 50 things. The bandages! The bandages! What? Oh? Is it this one?
I got it!
It is.
Miyoga-san, last night you mentioned you were staying in the nurse's office, correct?
Got no reason to lie about that.
You also mentioned that at some point last night, someone came into the nurse's office.
Yeah, I know, they stole the equipment, man.
Around 2 or 3 in the morning.
the nurse's office was most likely visited by Kutsuki, considering he'd been planning the murder. Even then, this was long before he actually died.
Hold on now. I actually have my own doubts about when Kutsuki-san died this morning.
I don't think that's possible. He couldn't have died earlier than 5 o'clock this morning, given he's the one who attacked him on.
Sonata-san, didn't you see actually ever who did attack you?
No, I didn't see who it was. But it would have had to have been Kutsuki-san, right?
I don't know, man.
No, there's always the chance it was someone else.
including if my theory of mine holds up.
Well, the bot responded. You're welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Every day has its ups and downs.
Your theory?
Well, I did not get long time to inspect his body, so I did found it rather abnormal. Body had started to go into rigor mortis.
This is why you always submit your evidence before the trial, man. We're doing Hollywood trials where like the evidence is shown like halfway through the trial.
Rigor mortis.
Benjo, how did you get this far?
What's that?
What are you doing here?
Oh, no. Rigor mortis. Is the state a body goes into after the person have died. Kutsuki-san's body was too far along to have died when now everyone said he did.
What you keep quiet about all this shit till now, you half-dead bitch?
Okay, I don't agree with his aggression, but I do kind of agree with his sentiment.
To being honest, I did found it odd. There are many reasons for someone's body to be farther along than schedule. I wasn't fully confident in my theory.
If your theory is correct, what time would you say he died?
I'm not an expert on bodies being dead for less than the few million years at least. Although, if I had to being now make a guess, possibly sometime between 2 and 3 this morning.
Hi, Rose and Sparks.
2 and 3 this morning.
Huh, but that's around the time the things were stolen.
Oh, wait, that's when Miyoga-san said she...
Supposedly saw someone else this morning, if she can be trusted.
You think I'm lying?
If it was to cover up your crime, absolutely. Your claim is that you've been sleeping in the nurse's office rather than your own room. Our rooms aren't exactly comfortable, but the nurse's office is considerably worse. Which begs the question, why were you sleeping?
That is true.
That is a strange claim, I have to admit.
Thank you, Nisuke.
Maybe Miyoga-san has been lying this whole time.
Good fucking grief.
Sees Miyoga-san's alibi or claim of sleeping in the nurse's office is now in question. Why would she lie about that? Is there anything that can prove she really was sleeping in the nurse's office? Nurse's bed. The bed. The bed.
Already told you way back at the start of this. I was in the nurse's office.
It's just that easy, folks.
Yeah, that's right! Moichi, you might have missed this while we were investigating the nurse's office, but there is evidence to prove someone was sleeping in there last night.
Which is?
One of the beds was warm when we were there, and it would only get that way if someone was sleeping there, right?
Not necessarily. Someone could have laid there for a short amount of time to warm it up. Or even just put something warm on it.
Oh yeah, we've got plentiful amount of warm things. Yeah, maybe we got it from the kitchen. Maybe we got it from the kitchen, Moichiro, except we couldn't have, because there are people in there all night. Why I oughta.
I don't think that's what happened, though. It was only warm under the covers, while where they'd been pushed off had cooled down again.
Okay, how did you know all this? Did she like feel around that bed? I have no idea. In any case, the ad break is going to start. So I'm going to chill for 3 minutes while the ad breaks go. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm so bad at this game. I don't know. When it's... I guess taking a week break didn't help. But when it's like the evidence... I'm kind of okay. I guess it is. I did choose the hard mode. I don't know what the difference between the regular and hard mode is. That might also be a problem. You got a favorite? Yeah, I like Inoue. She's my favorite. I like how she talks. I like her voice. I like her lore. I want to learn more about why she's dead. So like, yeah. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this goes. And if there is actual branching off points, I want to see. I'm so mad I forgot to save. When the menu popped up, it was like, it showed all my saves. I was like, did I mess up or something? But I think it was telling me to save, but I didn't. So now I'm working off auto saves, but it's not too crazy to replay it. I've replayed stuff like this before to speed run back to where I was. I understand why they don't let you save, but even then. I can't save right now, right? Nope. See, they have this chart, but I feel like he's guaranteed to die. So if you hang out with, I guess you just hang out with him to get his card? But even then, there's still way more. Maybe that's just like it's like to be like, oh, you know. Could have been anyway. I love the screaming in the soundtrack, man. I watched the finale of The Boys this morning. It was pretty good. I think the season has had its ups and downs. There's some parts of the season as a whole I don't like, but they really landed the ending. And we didn't have a Stranger Things Game of Thrones situation. So I'm very thankful for it, because I actually do like the show in general. But I do think it's overstayed its welcome, and I will not be watching the spin-off show. They ruined all the goodwill by making a very big plot point of this season something that would tie back into the spin-off show. Alright, I think the ad break is Joker.
Just to make sure, did anyone else happen to stop by the nurse's office and rest in the beds?
No, because I was the only one sleeping in there.
I've stopped by to check the supplies and to fix Ishikami-san's hand, but I've certainly not stayed in one of the beds.
I cannot fathom anyone else willingly resting in such a place. Nay.
Then that means Miyoga-san wasn't lying about being there last night, and didn't leave until she heard me scream. There's no reason to doubt this fact.
Himari-chan, I have to ask though, what does this mean? Did the big bear lady do it?
I viscerally hate this child. I know it's a child. Allegedly. I still believe it's a fully grown adult. Someone is dead, Benjiro. And you're over here talking like, but why would Big Bear Lady do it, man? He's 19? That's even worse, man. I hate him.
It means Miyoga-san's not lying about seeing...
It doesn't mean jack shit. Even if she did see somebody, then what? She can't tell us who it fucking was. Because Grizzly Bitch was too fucking stupid to keep the lights on. We have no idea who was in there.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Wait, it was him. Because there's the bandages in the trash can. I really hope it's not him. I feel like it's a cop-out. To make the character super hated, then he's the murderer.
You calling me a liar?
They calling you a truther.
No. I mean that we aren't completely without an idea as to who Miyoga-san saw last night. Because somebody had left something in the room.
What was the evidence left? Oh god, I feel like Dora, man. Can you point to the evidence box?
I got it! Somebody left something in the trash can.
You've gotta be shitting me. You went fucking dumpster diving for your answer? Where's next? You taking a shit in the cafeteria bathrooms?
Every now and then when he screams, he sounds like Matt Mercer.
Would you just shut up for once in your life? Hime-chan, could you explain why the trash would be so important?
Well, Ishikame-san wasn't exactly wrong about me looking through the trash can.
Nanigaski.
In it, I found a bunch of used and slightly damp bandages. Miyoga-san, were these there before you went to sleep?
Wasn't exactly something I kept an eye on, but pretty sure it was empty before.
So that means whoever went in the morning probably threw away these bandages and replaced them.
Yeah, I wonder who could have done that.
Of everyone here that wears bandages regularly, that would be...
Wait, my brother has some, though. What if it was him?
Hakure-san.
Oh, her too.
Inoue-san.
Oh, and her.
Ishikame-san. Hoshisaki-san.
Okay, I guess everyone has bandages. You know, that's on me for not paying attention. I didn't know everyone else has bandages, man. Is it that big of a fashion statement to have bandages? Should I start wearing bandages? Hold on, Graphic design bot is now messaging me again. Actually, I just wanted to ask something if you don't mind. Okay. Sure. I hope it's something also really nice. And we'll put a smiley emoji. Smile. Right?
Hanabusa-san.
Okay, who? It would have been faster to say who doesn't wear bandages.
And Moichi.
You consider me to be a suspect, Tamari?
Okay, man, listen. If you're truly impartial, you would acknowledge yourself as a suspect in this situation. You loser.
It's just to be thorough with who it could be. So, did any of you happen to drop by the nurse's office to swap out your bandages last night?
You can't trick me! I'd never leave my DNA lying around!
Don't go fucking blaming me!
I keep my own stash in my room, so no need to clean up there.
Yeah, I'm the same as Eri-chan here.
No, they're not our mine either, too.
It appears most of us all hold our own stashes of bandages.
Moichiro didn't say no.
Making these not all that important.
He didn't say no.
Truly. I believe the owner of these bandages is of much more importance than initially believed.
Is it though? Because like because Myoga heard them go in to steal the stuff. Surely she would have heard them washing their hands and cleaning their bandages, right? Unless they did it outside and then threw them away in the hospital place. But why'd they do that?
They are, milady. Why would this be?
Naturally. If these bandages had no importance, someone would have claimed them without issue.
Maybe she's right. Maybe it's a red herring and someone secretly has bandages under their clothes. That's something we can't consider.
However, the fact none have come forth means whomever discarded them wishes to remain anonymous. Ergo, they have something to hide. Perhaps even they're linked to the murder.
Dun dun dun. Actually, I just wanted to ask if anyhow you're interested to have any artwork done for yourself. It's just a small artist looking for a small commission. Don't want to bother you, just trying my luck. Here's some previous work. Traced. Stolen. Maybe. That is so kind. However, I will decline. Thank you for your time.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Of course you latch onto my theory.
Okay, don't say it like that.
So, that means we just need to cut down our options from...
Silence, Sonata. I wasn't finished. Furthermore, I posit that there is something else abnormal about these bandages.
They were wet. When she mentioned it, there was something strange about them when I fished them out of the garbage. What was it about the bandages that were strange? They were wet.
That's it! That's right. The bandages were damp and...
Jiryu, when we're done here, educate that servant on what silence means. However, that is correct. The bandages seem to have been damp at one
You're
point.
lucky you're pretty. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, where's that get us?
Why is he doing the Joker pose?
They were washed. And before that, stained with blood.
Oh
Oh, can you tell just by looking at them now?
First of all, they still smell of iron.
That may be due to the sink itself. Whenever the water is running, due to the old pipes, it smells quite similar to blood.
Wow, wow, wow.
I think that disproves Ogasawara-san's theory.
I think it kind of does. Because her main thing was, it smelled like iron.
Rather, it enforces it if the water there smells of blood too. More pertinently, there's still some faint brown staining upon it, both from where the blood initially was and where they remained dry. They were quite coated in blood at one point.
Oh, I see, my lady.
Accounting for that, I strongly doubt they are Ishikame's.
Why? Seems plausible to me he could have done it.
What the fuck was that supposed to mean?
It would be illogical for him to remove blood from his bandages when there's a suitable explanation of how it got there.
I guess, but also he's very dumb. So I don't know if that's, you know... So I said I declined to the GFX scammer, and they said, "Do you like my work?" I'm not sure your art style varies a lot. So I don't know if it's a good fit for me.
After all, it would be foolish to sacrifice a strong alibi to create such a flawed frame-up.
Seems like Hanabus's bandages are
Seems
way
like
too long to be
Hanabus's.
those two.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Oh, Jesus.
Here, I'll unwrap them and show you.
Wait, please don't.
Not in front of the Lord.
Hanabusa-san?
Not in front of our Lord and Savior. Save her for the bedroom. He's gonna start throwing holy water at her, man.
Oh, all right then. Next time.
I think we should see.
Can't say I think it's
Anyways.
Eri-chan or Koka-chan either. Might be the Kyonchi though.
Please, you are asked to stop with.
Leave her alone.
Oh, why ever would Hoshisaki-san and I be clean? Easy. Koka-chan's bandages wouldn't have that much blood on them unless he was like hovering directly over Reiki-chan, and he'd get way bloodier. And Eri-chan, you've got gloves on and you're wearing white. Any blood would show up easily.
Next time, what do you mean next time? We don't want to see that? Well, let's don't be rash.
Yeah, but you could like block blood on them with your necrotic powers.
Then why wouldn't I not block all the blood with them? Wait, no, I have not got powers that are.
I don't even care if she did it. She's cute, so she's free.
Enough of that.
Besides, Eri-chan and Koka-chan have alibis thanks to their testimonies anyway.
That's if their testimonies are even to be believed.
Why do you say that?
I realize I am also currently under suspicion, but I wish to point out the rest of us all have testimonies even flimsier than Ishikame's.
I feel like we're ignoring the piece of evidence where that one guy said a clone was carrying me around. And the only person here that looks like me is my literal twin. We're literally wearing the same colors. That's all I'm saying.
They all amount to a variation of, I was asleep upstairs in my room.
Isuke's going through it, man. He's like, please God, free me from these demons.
Yet all of us were alone. Alibis with no evidence to back them up.
What a pain.
We'll narrow down the number of suspects. There's still quite a few. We don't have a lot of evidence left. I don't think we can focus only on limiting suspects anymore. Just remind you of something. I think there's something Hoshisaki-san brought up before that we didn't talk about much. His new information we got will lead us somewhere. Just need to remember what that thing was. Is it clone? Is it clone? Is this exactly what I was talking about? What? That was down to 6 letters. I will admit my phone was blocking the bottom. What did they see? They saw... Guys, I forgot the names. Which one's Hoshisaki? Hoshisaki. Kumitantei. Yeah, it is him. So he saw... What was it? Like, Alien? No, it's... Oh, there's an L. Oh my god, it is Wordle. U. Probably not Z. I start with a do.
After all.
Do sound effects, sound effects. Something blank blank you. Okay, U B L. I see. If you choose a letter and it's wrong, it lowers the time. I'm not sure how I feel about this mechanic, just because it's so specific. What could it be? I'm actually playing Wordle, man. D R U B L. Oh wait, double. Oops. Okay, sorry, said clone. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna lose because I'm bad at this. You know. Is that no? Oh my god. We got there.
Hoshisaki-san, can I ask you for something?
No! I won't let you have my DNA or my brain!
Hoshisaki-san, it is okay. I am not think Sanada-san wants those... what is you want to ask Sanada-san?
Hoshisaki-san, you
Yes,
mentioned earlier
she
that you
uses
saw
the word clone
a
here.
clone of me.
Why they change it to double?
Do you still stand by this?
The fuck does it matter? The dude's clearly delusional!
Are you finally going to admit it?
That you're an imposter! I saw what you did! You attacked the real
Why not?
Sanada-san!
True.
After you followed her to the classroom, you injected her with some vile concoction to steal her DNA! Then you used that DNA to transform into her and steal her place!
Himari, do you actually intend to trust this?
Oh, he's getting defensive.
You of being a clone
He's getting
of
defensive.
yourself.
Oh, this is so dumb. Why would anyone ever accuse you of doing this? Just don't prod into it too much. It was you freaking murderer.
His condition leaves him a rather unreliable witness. It's likely he hallucinated what he claims to have seen.
No! There's no way I'd imagine something like this! You must be another imposter too! You're all conspiring against me! You won't take me though. I'm always protected and alert. I'm on to you! I'll find out how to prove it and expose the truth!
That's Octavian?
See, what he said is hard to believe. I don't think he made it up or that he's lying. What he said has to come from somewhere. It's too definitive to be nothing more than a delusion. It wasn't me that I saw. Well, who else could it be? Someone that he could mistake as me. She's putting the box together.
Sanada.
I Kawa-san?
You've realized the truth of this case. Now it's time to push forward with it.
Sorry, bro.
Enough of this.
Oh, he's mad.
We should move on to a point actually grounded in reality.
I'm not saying it's his fault, but like, he could have pushed the other guys a bit more if he is guilty. What if Shiki-san says it's true? That means the person who attacked me this morning could only be... Dun dun dun!
The person Hoshisaki-san saw this morning. Moichi, was it you?
Me? You think I'd do something like this?
Why does he have bandages on? That's true, she does. She's like biding her time, man.
What are you playing at now? Do you have any notion of how absurd such a claim is?
It's kind of in character because the entire game she's been like off to herself. So it makes sense she'd be off to herself in the trial.
I have known Sanada for years.
She has?
Murder is beyond the limits of his character. How utterly preposterous.
And isn't that like your actual brother you're accusing?
Hey, he accused me. I would have said the same thing. He was like, oh, my sister did this. I'd be like, what the heck, man? It's my brother. I'm your sister or whatever. But sorry, buddy.
I mean, if
You're going in the grinder.
he drugged you and dragged you off, wouldn't that mean he also killed Reichi-chan? You think he'd actually do that? You're twins!
Well, I usually want to agree with you, Hanabusa. It seems my sister disagrees.
Oh, he mad. Whole house mad.
After all, she is trying to frame...
Now I know he definitely did this, man.
It's nothing like that, Moichi.
We're gonna dismantle our brother's theory with logic and facts.
Nothing like that. I've tried to help you clear your name, and this is how you choose to thank me? Latching on to the theory of a boy trapped in his own delusion.
I said I've wanted this guy dead for a while, so like I'm not gonna be too hung up about it.
You were the killer.
If you searched the rooms a little bit better, you wouldn't have found all this evidence, huh, Moichiro?
I was the one that stood up for you. I was the one who gave you a chance. And then you turn around and accuse me of drugging you? And even potentially framing you? So this is what you think. I'm very hurt by this.
He's doing the saddy boy pandering. I can't believe, man. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. How could you do this to me?
No, Moichi,
Don't fall for his lies, Sonata.
Your argument is based on whatever flimsy evidence you could weave into a complete narrative. This stops right here. You've been pulling this trial around for long enough. It's time for me to put it back on track. This is the truth behind the course of events this morning. The real truth. At some point near midnight, Kutsuki went to the kitchen and retrieved the sashimi knife. After leaving that note in your room, he went downstairs to wait for you to arrive. Once there, he tried to attack you. Given the evidence of a struggle and that he was finally off whatever he was taking, he likely considered you an easy target. You proved him wrong. You broke his nose.
Yeah, but you're saying all this, so this is what you...
The knife he grabbed to kill you and turned it on him.
This is the story you wanted to push. So the fact that you're the one saying it doesn't make you any less guilty. He's like, I'm not the one who murdered him. I think this guy murdered him. This exact way. You heard about this, Amari? You really decided she was killer too? Exactly, man.
I am sorry, but timing
The exact time Himari killed him doesn't matter, as she simply washed up, then re-bloodied herself when she believed enough people were awake. Laying in a pool of blood, you screamed out and made up a sob story of being attacked by an unseen assailant, then latched on to Hoshisaki's delusion to legitimize it. As for the missing medical supplies, you stole them yourself. You never used the tranquilizer and just jabbed yourself with the needle.
So where's the tranquilizer? Where's the tranquilizer, Drake? Oh.
Aikawa even mentioned you had an opportunity to see what was in there. And that fully explains how Himari committed the crime.
However, have
Yeah, I got a few questions there, buddy.
Questions.
Got a few questions.
About much like the bloodied bandages we found the trash can. Sanada-san, Shiori is without other wounds for our bandages to cover.
That's also true.
Where could those come from?
Simply put, they were mine.
And why exactly did you withhold this information until now?
Because I saw no reason to speak up.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Sakuya could do that. You can't do that.
So you fucking lied about them not being yours?
I don't recall ever claiming they weren't mine.
Oh my god, he's
Just
such
that
a
they weren't
redditor,
important to
man.
the case at hand.
He's such a redditor. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I chose not to speak up because I didn't want unnecessary suspicion upon myself.
Well, doing that made you sound even more suspicious, buddy.
The wounds on my arms had opened back up and I needed to replace them.
But didn't you say you had your own in your room?
I did, but I lacked antiseptic for my wounds, so I was forced to head to the nurse's office. This was before the night announcement. Yoga was simply mistaken upon the contents of the trash can. Those bandages hold no importance to the actual murder being talked about.
Honestly, it's possible. Wasn't really paying attention to the trash can.
Such an answer, then.
It is not satisfactory. It is not at all.
If this is the truth my lady agrees with, then I too shall agree.
Okay, you freaking... I can't call you what I think you are.
Finally get this over with. Fucking finally, we've had the right killer this whole time.
It does make sense.
Oh, now one's turning on me because one guy said all this? Sheep.
Are we sure this is the right answer?
Benjiro, you got me, man. I've always believed in you. You've always been my favorite, Benjiro. You got me, right?
I'm certain anyone with a brain would agree.
Well, my bees love to say how smart I am, so I think I...
Benjiro, I say this in the nicest ways possible. You're one of the dumbest people I've ever met.
I don't accept your lies. You alien imposter.
This guy got my
You
back.
need to kill us all.
I don't believe that this has fully explained
Yes, I know you.
the case.
You know what? This is why you're best girl, man.
I still think it's weird as hell that you're choosing now to speak up about the bandages.
Your behavior has turned suspicious. Now that you are a likely perpetrator.
Yes, yes. All the people I bonded with are defending me. Is that how it works?
Oh, darling, you should have woken me up. I would have gladly helped you with your injuries. And though I question what could have caused them to open again.
She's right. He had a struggle trying to kill someone, and it reopened his wound, so he had to... She just dropped a bombshell, man. I'm not okay. My eyes are open. They were even more open than they were before.
Lying is a sin. You should know that.
Okay, Nisuke.
Why do it then? Why risk our lives?
Every time something bad happens, there's always the guy who's like, you know, if everyone read their Bibles, we could have avoided this, guys. Whole group is split, just standing and pointing and yelling at this point. But, would Moichi really have killed someone like this? Yes. Then framed me for it? Yes.
This is superb. The entire group is now evenly divided.
If that was the Bible, we wouldn't be in this killing game. So true, man.
This is giving me some ideas on how to make this
Praise be.
super flashy. Would you stop trying to make this struggle into a spectacle? You're no fun, geezer. You just don't see stuff the cool, modern way like I do. But I guess you have a point this time. It's gonna be way too complicated for its own good. It's no good making such complicated stuff up on the fly. It'll always end up half-baked and probably not even worth the effort. Oh well, I can wait another day. Let's just get back to the kids fighting. I bet they'll start throwing punches any second now.
Why are we
I don't think
so
we're allowed to.
certain it's even one of the two of them? It could have been someone else, no?
Could have been someone else.
What? You finally gonna say something useful?
The classroom door. Himari-san. Where Himari-san and I saw first.
Oh, someone was hiding in it. No, because we checked it. Kaguri and I saw first. What did she wait?
You mean the closet?
That was when I first met Kaguri-san.
A vent in the closet.
No, it was sealed shut.
Vent?
We have this evidence. It was sealed shut.
There's a vent within the closet? Why was that not told to the rest of us before?
I literally have the evidence. It was not relevant because it wasn't opened.
Wait. If there's a vent,
Oh my god.
then
I'm gonna lose my
someone could
mind.
crawl through it.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Or they give us evidence and then not let us
But if Kaguya-chan was the only
Wait,
one
all
who
the
knew
evidence.
about this,
It seems another option has just revealed itself. Thank you, Kaguya-san.
No one's gunning for her. She's trying to save a event someone important to the case. Either way, I know what they're assigned to do, and I have to get suspicious away from her. Where is it? Vent.
The vent could change a lot about what we know so far.
Oh, I could have clawed through it.
Guess we know Fatty's the culprit.
shove it, Hairspray. You probably couldn't even get it open.
Could anyone have opened it?
No.
Kaguya might have. We don't know the first thing about her. Maybe she's tougher than she looks.
Me?
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
That's
Nah.
not true.
Psych. That's the wrong number.
That wouldn't be possible, Miyoga-san.
Why not?
Because the vent within the closet was sealed when we found it. If Kaguya-san used the vent to hide, it would have been impossible for her to seal it back behind her. Also, it was covered in a thin layer of dust, which wouldn't be there if it was used recently. So, the vent has nothing to do with Kutsuki-san's murder.
Oh dear, and I was so certain we might have an answer that allows both of your beauties to thrive.
Correct. It is only now leaves the twin Sonata as suspect.
The fact I am even considered on a similar level of suspicion to Himon.
I'm not sure which one did it, but I think it's at least one of them? Maybe? Probably?
So it seems we haven't much choice but to select one of them.
Not it.
I don't know which one of them did this. I don't want to think about
Get
it.
used to it, Benjiro.
Please. You will be forgiven by us and the Lord if you confess to what you have done now.
Niisuke is the funniest character in this game, man.
Ugh, is there even a way to prove which of them did it?
This is it? Just between us two now? I gotta fight him in cards? Could she really have done this? Is there no other option? Has to be something. Something that can tell us for sure. Something in the crime scene that we have neglected to talk about all this time. How did beans get into the pool of blood? Oh. Planted? I think it's planted. Yes. No! I missed. Oops. Wait. Is it smashed? No. It's Wordle again, man. I need the letter D. What is it? Did I get R before? Oh, okay. It's not like Wordle, because Wordle I have the full keyboard I can see. Slanted. Slated. Sowater. Swatter. Swatter. Scatter? Scatter? Scatter. Okay, okay. tea. I'll do it. Scattered. Hey, the faded letters? I don't know. I think they're just like little ships.
The beans?
There were coffee beans scattered at the crime scene. They came from a shattered coffee vial.
Aye. Twould make sense for the contents of the vial to scatter outwards on impact.
She probably dropped them during the scuffle with the dope head.
Oh, I guess they were dropped afterwards because they weren't in blood?
No, it's not the beans themselves that are important. It's how they're scattered.
Oh, please, how the beans are scattered? Why the fuck would that matter?
This guy ever talk like not yelling?
The beans got dropped in the scuffle! That's it!
That's not possible, Ishikame-san.
Beans couldn't have been dropped from the scuffle because they were on top of the blood, brother. They were on top of the blood.
Dropped into the blood rather than splattered with it.
So you think really smart, but you're like, yes, these beans. These will do. Sprinkle some beans on there, like the black pepper.
Had they dropped during a fight before Kutsuki-san died...
Oh, I getcha. They'd be like covered in blood instead of just floating on top of it.
Exactly. So the vial could only have been broken after Kutsuki-san was already...
I know he's fuming right now.
From enough to exonerate you. What stopped you from simply shattering the vial yourself?
I was knocked out.
After all, Aikawa and Sanada were the only two here unaware of the vials you had. Ergo, that still leaves you as the likelier suspect.
But that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Why would Amari want to do something that alert people to her location with a dead body right there?
To be like, hey, it wasn't me, I was knocked out, maybe?
As I said,
As
part of
I
the plot
said.
was to appear as though she'd been framed by pretending to be attacked. She could have shattered that vial specifically to draw attention.
Can the Moichi continue to make these claims about me? Also, everyone will die here. But why? Why would he be so adamant of blaming me for this? Gee, I wonder. Gee, I wonder, Himari. Gee, I wonder. Has to be a reason for this. A reason that doesn't involve him being the culprit. Does he know something we don't or something? Is it smeared blood?
From the beginning, Himari's plot was to make herself look like she was being framed. She murdered Kutsuki and went to great lengths to obscure it.
That's not true!
If Sanada-san is, well, and truly innocent, then that would mean someone else was in the room with her. Oh my.
Break the door.
What a dreadful
Go back.
thought.
If Himari's truly innocent, then surely there's evidence for her to prove it. All she has to do is speak up and show us. But she's being awfully quiet, isn't she?
Oh, I've grown tired of this charade, Sonata. This drivel of stray beans proves nothing. It's baseless conjecture. Now, either admit your guilt or provide evidence to the contrary.
There's true that I don't have evidence for it. Is there another way?
From the beginning, Himari's plot was to make herself look like she was being framed.
Oh, they were in the closet. Oops,
She
forgot about that.
murdered Kutsuki and went to great lengths to obscure it.
That's not true!
If Sanada-san is, well, and truly innocent, then that would mean someone else was in the room with her.
Yeah, that's right!
Did I say something important?
There's proof that someone else threw the vial. The killer couldn't escape to the closet's vent, but they could have hidden within the closet itself, right? Shiraki-san, Hiroshi, was the closet door open or closed when you entered the room?
Someone was in the closet.
Oh, I didn't
They haven't come out yet because
notice.
it's not June.
I mean, it was a murder scene. But I don't think it was open.
It was not my main concern either, but I am quite confident it was closed upon our arrival.
Also, pretty sure it was closed.
For some certainty, yes. The closet door was certainly closed.
Alright, so for the beans and glass to have ended up inside of the closet, the door would have had to have been open when the vial was shattered.
proves nothing. Even if the door was shut, any loose beans and glass would have
Here we
slid
go.
underneath
Oh,
the
there's
door.
no space underneath it.
But I don't think that's possible.
So, you're the expert on crime scenes now, Himari. Why wouldn't they have slid under the door?
It's like you were there when we found out the door didn't have any room under it. Dude, don't you remember? You were with me when we found out about this. Okay, never mind. Okay, she clocked me. She clocked me. Well, this makes him sound even more guilty and dumb. Because if he was there when we figured out they couldn't have slid under, why is he being so adamant that they could have slid under? Pretending not to remember. Okay, every time I say something, she immediately refutes me, and I feel like an idiot.
That's it! Moichi, the door is flush with the ground, as Ogasawara-san put it. She and Shiraki-san can confirm that the door was too close to the floor for anything to slide under, right?
Correct. There was maybe a millimeter of clearance between the floor
Millimeter
and the door.
spelling, British spotted.
You even checked this yourself, Moichi.
I'm simply making sure that there aren't any other options available. The truth can only be reached by going through every possibility. You are saying that someone could have been hiding within the closet.
They could have
and
been
the
really
glass and
thin
the
beans.
inside it are your proof?
Yes. For those to be inside the closet, the door would have had to have been open when the vial shattered, but it was closed when the others came in.
You could have easily closed the closet door after killing Kutsuki yourself. But even beyond that, let's say your theory on someone hiding in the closet was true. Quite frankly, it could have been almost anyone here. Hakure could have easily been the one to do so, since she's the one most familiar with the drugs you insist are vital to this crime.
Well, one only needs a basic understanding of medicine to realize what a tranquilizer does.
Mochizaki's out of touch with reality and has accused you of being an alien doppelganger of yourself. Why would you put any faith in what he said?
Okay, he's kind of right in that regard, but it's more so like if someone's like, I saw a UFO crash into the forest. It wasn't a UFO, but if it was like a little plane, something still crashed in the forest, you know? So you gotta like, you know.
No! I know what I saw! I know! You're trying to trick me! Trying to trick them!
And Inoue is making up unsubstantiated claims about the state of the body. By her own admission, she knows little about the recently deceased. She could easily be lying to hide her involvement.
Well, we all discovered we're all not freaking experts in any of this. That's the point of the game, man. We're putting a killing game so we fight with each other. We're inexperienced. If they wanted to like put like a bunch of like forensic investigators in this game, I feel like it wouldn't be as fun because everyone would be like, oh yeah, it's just this.
I would not ever do never something like that.
Basically, what I'm saying, Moichiro, is it's time to die. Like your clock is ticking and it's almost midnight.
I have already said what I could and done to ensure alive we all stay alive.
You're not even alive.
Son, all three of those I've just listed fit what we've discussed, yet they've not been considered for a moment.
Wah.
After everything I've done for you all, the instant I was merely
You haven't
a
done anything,
potential
man.
suspect, everyone decided to turn on me.
You literally done nothing. All you've done is yell at us. I literally made everyone breakfast. They love me more than you. Maybe if you made someone some croissant witches,
Listen to me.
you'd be a bit more loved.
No! I'm done listening to the ramblings of a desperate barista!
Geez, tell me how you really feel, man.
I am the prosecutor, and so my word is absolute.
He's pulling a Chuck McGill. The chicanery.
The evidence points to you, Himari. All of the evidence indicates it was you. Have you finally learned where your place is? Let's end this first, then. Admit your guilt and stand down so we can finish this.
I've come too far to give up now. Moichi, why did it have to end
I
like
will
this?
not stand down.
What?
I know you're the one behind this, Moichi. And if I have to prove it to get you to admit it, then I will.
Am I gonna card battle him? But I have his card. It's gonna be kind of awkward to use his card against him.
You have nothing to do so. Every piece of evidence laid out points to you and nobody else. You have nothing. You were called there by Kutsuki and retaliated by killing him. That's all there is to it.
That was your plan.
Stop your pointless denial and accept it.
Card time. Yes! My favorite part. You're done, bud. Unless he's like goated at cards. He might be goated. He might like cheat. He might have a cheater deck. What's he got? Red? I got 7. Bro played a green 2 against my yellow 7. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
I can't expect them to believe that. Why you?
Green. Fine.
I can't expect them to believe that.
Nice ace, bozo. Okay, what is he doing?
Another mistake from me.
Yeah, yellow. I need blue. Pure diamond. You're not done? What's up with all these green cards, man? Thank you. Please play yellow. My hand's too full. Tink. I forgot about the ace thing.
One small mistake.
Me at the steakhouse. Sorry, buddy. 5 actions, still double damage. Is there a counter for that? Yeah, red. Oh, now of course I need green.
One small mistake.
Chill, bro. Urethra. Sorry. Blue. Oh, bro, I don't have red.
After everything I've done.
Almost there.
Be quiet.
No. No, I won't. Oh my god, these cards suck! Ace. Play a red. Ooh, I dare you to play a red. Wait, it's my turn.
Be quiet.
You fool. Wait, no. Oh my god, Yes! Okay, now you're the fool. Why is Niisuke just standing there ominously? Okay, you're actually... that was the most destroyed thing. What? I was winning.
This means nothing. Enough of this.
Oh my god. He's feisty.
To believe that.
God. Why won't you die? There we go.
The one who killed Kutsuki-san, Moichi, and I will prove it!
And how are you going to do that? How are you going to prove something that never happened? You were the one called by Kutsuki. There is nothing that can prove I was ever there.
Just make him write it down.
No. No!
Bro said, no!
I won't accept this! I won't! Who do you think you are?
He's doing the Breaking Bad dub Jesse Pinkman voice.
I'm never accepting what half-formed, flawed, despicable argument you decide to brew against me after everything I've done.
What if it actually matters what you choose? Maybe it just crashes out no matter what.
You're nothing more than a barista trying to pretend she has any authority in this room, in this line of work.
This is actually one-to-one chicanery. from Better Call Saul, where he just gets so mad, he proves his guiltiness by showcasing just how awful a person he is.
I am the prosecutor here. My word is absolute.
Yanis, break his arms. So it has come to this. Moichiro, I will stop you. No, it does wrong. I just send you back to card battle. Oh my god, he's the boss. You backed the culprit into a corner, and now they're lashing out. It's now or never. Your influence will drain over time, and each turn your opponent gets will take out another chunk of it. However, your deck is now infinite, and you'll always draw cards as you play them. There's no point in holding back. Now hit him with everything you got. Okay. I forget it's like speed-based. No! Oh, frick, I don't have any. Change colors! Yes! Wait, am I losing? Hello? What color is that? Red? Oh. Go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go wild, go stupid, go crazy, go wild, go stupid, go crazy. Infinite green deck! Is this supposed to happen? Oops. The anime music. Why won't you die? Oh my god, I killed him.
Won't get away with this, Moichi.
You hear the opening song in the background? Ooh.
I will prove that you're the killer. Once and for all.
He's spiky now.
Then prove it! With evidence! But you can't! You have no evidence, no alibi, nothing! Nothing you pull will ever prove that I was in that classroom! Nothing!
This ends now. Moichi!
Someone got that video of I Show Speed? Kill that boy! Kill him! Kill that boy!
Letter sent to me. This is my proof.
What letter? What about it could relate to anyone else? Kutsuki left you that note.
Wait, does Kutsuki have a piece of handwriting somewhere? Wait, did he give someone his autograph? He gave someone his autograph. He gave someone his autograph earlier in the game. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Maybe this is the greatest game of all time.
The note itself was written to me and has Kutsuki-san's signature. But there's something about it that felt off.
Off?
How could a letter be off?
Take a closer look at the words. The letters are kind of smudged, see? Kutsuki-san. The autopsy indicated he'd have been sober when writing this, but even so, something about how it was written always felt somewhat familiar
That
to
also
me.
helps that they're
Kutsuki-san,
related.
I'm pretty sure, was right-handed. But this writing looks like it's been smudged by a hand.
I could have
Has it
sworn he
passed
gave someone
over
an
fresh
autograph
ink?
earlier in the game.
I think I know what you're getting at. I'm left-handed. It's caused me the exact same issue while writing.
Just another suspect that's being overlooked. Maybe this time we could pursue it and...
Moichi, stop!
Moichi, you've been carrying your suitcase in your dominant hand the whole time. You're also left-handed.
But if the letter was smudged during the writing, wouldn't that then mean?
It means Kutsuki-san was never the one to write it. Nor was he the one who actually called me down there. It was Moichi.
Or Ajima. He is as much a suspect in this situation if the dominance of our hand is so important to the forgery.
If that was the only important thing, yes. But that's not all. I just remembered something else.
Fucking hell, this flaky memory of yours! What did you remember this time?
When I was waking up, I faintly heard the vial smashing, much like Hiroshi and Shiraki-san. It was what I heard after that that was important. I heard a small metal click. It was barely audible, I didn't even recognize it as a sound at first when I woke up, but
Wait, are his glasses in the suitcase? I just realized he's had the suitcase this whole time. We searched his suitcase.
Aji-san, Moichi, you both have metal on you. Aji-san, could you rattle your rosary for me?
Yes, sir.
My cross. Very well.
My gosh. Yeah, shake it for us, Niisuke. Yeah, shake it.
And Moichi, could you please open and close your handcuffs? Moichi.
I'll do no such thing.
Okay, man. If you don't do it, it means you're guilty and we'll kill you.
It seems we have
Exactly.
a culprit then.
It's not at all what that means. I simply refuse to take part in my sister's nonsensical claim.
Whether it's a trial.
I have no idea why the rest of you expect me to...
I've heard enough. Benjiro, kill him.
Moichi, please.
Why did this get nuked by Siribot?
Please, prove me wrong. Please. That's what I heard.
Think I heard something similar last night when someone stopped by the nurse's office.
He hid it in his briefcase, man.
We should go over everything that happened in this case, to leave no doubts for anyone.
Whoa. Losing argument. Wow, wow, wow. Oh god, it's timed. Huh? Leaving the crime, sturdy ultra seeming at the right place, right time, reaches hammer into writing a smudge, blah, 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 blah. What was Reiji in the kitchen for? He was cleaning. Huh? Oh, it's him. Sound of deadly effort. Oops. Is it this? What? Oh. How did Reiji call down the culprit? Oops. Reiji's handwritten calling card. Was smudged. What? Where did Reiji lead the culprit? Huh? Oh. Oh! You can move here. What did Reiji attack the culprit with? This is this. How the culprit fend off Reiji's attack. Improvised defense weapon. The briefcase! Where did Reiji leave all of the culprit's arm and covered in blood? What evidence did the culprit leave behind? Bandages. Who was asleep in the nurse's office? What did the culprit do with Reiji's letter? This? Okay. Kokoro C, clone. Culprit complete the framing. That there. There's Mari here, she woke up. Oops. You heard the vial shatter. It's that one. Where did Mari here when she woke up? So just this?
Let's start from the beginning.
Complete.
The case started last night. Kutsuki-san entered the kitchen around midnight, making a bit of small talk with Hiroshi, who'd been there for a while.
I'm gonna pause while the ad break's going. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. I could have sworn maybe he said he was going to give someone an autograph earlier in the game. That's why I was like so flabbergasted, like, oh, if we just had his handwriting, wait, he gave someone an autograph, we can compare it. But no, I don't. That was the play. The play was that she recognized his handwriting. Two more minutes. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today, man. Kinda hungry, but not hungry. Might just be rice and beans. It also might be a pizza. I don't know. I've stagnated a little bit. I think I got down to 136 pounds. Maybe 137, but now I'm back up to 140 because my eating habits have changed a little bit. I can't decide if I want to try and go back down or just keep it at 140. So I haven't gone to 141 yet. My diet's been kind of weird this week. I don't know. Maybe it's just... I don't know what to eat anymore. I'm done with chili maxing. Because even then it takes a lot of effort. I might be back to rice and bean maxing. And just might go... I don't know, there's also... I might try doing baked chicken tenders. I saw a recipe for that. And those also seem kind of easy. Because I usually just do chicken tenders in pan. That requires work. And dishes. Well, I guess I'd be able to like requires dishes too, but... I think if I do... baked, I can cook a lot more and then... it's less active work. Because they're in the pan, you gotta just like... move around a little bit, but you put them in the oven. I usually don't have to. You don't have to put them in the oven. My worry is that they come out dry, but I think if I just measure the temperature, we should be fine. Anyway, ad breaks are over. Let's see how this went down.
Hiroshi had been trapped in the kitchen all night by Yana Sofu, who made him wash the dishes and clean the whole place. Since Hiroshi and Yana Sofu were distracted, they didn't see Kutsuki-san take the sashimi knife from the box when he left the kitchen. There's no doubt that Kutsuki-san intended to kill someone. Likely, our true culprit. He invited his would-be victim to the scene of the crime, Classroom 1C. It was there that Kutsuki-san attacked them. But they turned things back on Kutsuki-san and fought back, breaking his nose in the scuffle. This likely caused him to drop the knife, so the culprit took it themselves and used it to stab Kutsuki-san.
Then you really hit the pose.
Noticing how much of a struggle this left behind, the killer fixed up the desks, making it look like far less of a struggle occurred there. With blood likely all over them, the killer needed to wash up. They unwrapped their bandages and went to the nurse's office to do so. But when they headed in to wash the bandages in their hands, they didn't realize that someone else was also in that room. Miyoga-san. The killer woke her up, but she was too tired to check who it was at the time, and just left them alone and went back to sleep. The killer, after washing up, not only took new bandages to rewrap their arms, but also a syringe and some tranquilizer with them. This was crucial to the next step of their plan. Having someone take the fall. Me.
That's wild, he did
They
this.
forged a letter claiming to be Kutsuki-san, but the writing of the note became slightly smudged as they wrote it because they were left-handed. Heading upstairs, they left a note in my room so I'd see it upon waking up and walk right into their trap. Upon waking up, I went downstairs, straight towards Classroom 1C. None the wiser that the killer was right behind me. But they also failed to notice they had a witness, too. Hoshisaki-san, whose face blindness and worldview...
Oh yeah, I
meant he
forgot he's
mistook the
face
killer
blind.
for an alien imposter.
So you had to call people by their color. We were both purple.
As soon as I walked into the classroom, the killer jabbed me in the side with a needle full of tranquilizer, and I was knocked unconscious within moments. Now I was unconscious. They dragged me over Kutsuki-san's body, getting my back covered in his blood. They set me up against the desk, put the knife in my hands, and reached into my pocket to take a glass vial. A vial they only knew about because I was their sister. After that, they hid themselves in the closet and waited for people to get up and head downstairs. When they heard it, the last phase of their plan went into action. They threw the vial against the floor and it shattered, which drew the attention of Shiraki-san and Hiroshi. They shut the closet door, pulling in stray beams and glass from the vial, before clicking their handcuff back on to appear as if nothing happened. That's when I woke up. I saw Kutsuki-san's body and started screaming. That brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the classroom first. Then Okasawara-san and
He would have been
Miyabi-san.
really screwed if he opened up the door.
The scene caused a panic. Shiraki-san restrained me, and suspicion was immediately on me. However, it was that panic and suspicion the killer was hoping for. Because of that panic, the killer's hiding place was never checked. Mianis's announcement went off, pulling us out of the room before we could even
forgot
think
to
to
turn
do
the
so. Once everything had gone quiet, the culprit simply left the closet and joined the rest of us, acting as if they'd just been drawn out of their bedroom by the announcement. There's only one person who could have orchestrated all of this.
Dun, dun,
Moichiro
dun.
Sanada, the absolute prosecutor. And my brother.
Rebozo.
Was there anything I got wrong, Moichi?
It appears he has no further rebuttal.
Moichi, please tell me
That is enough!
Not before the grace of God.
I imagine this is hard for you, Sanada-san. I'm so sorry. But your brother has committed a great many sins today, and it's not in our hands anymore.
Does he only watch Christian movies? Or what is he? He's a Mormon? Does he only watch Mormon movies?
I'm inclined to agree. We have our answer. We mustn't waste any more time and conclude these
What does Yanis have to
proceedings
say about all this?
now.
There he goes.
I was here thinking you kids would never shut up. So, you're finally all done? Good. Then let's get the voting underway. You'll all have limited time to vote, so don't take too long to think and get it in on time. And remember, you only get one chance, so make sure you choose the right participant. Now, without further ado, it's voting time!
Did it show who you voted for on your little projector thing? Cast your vote. Imagine. Sorry, Benjiro. I forgot it's timed.
And now, let's tally up all the votes to see how you all did. Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor, has
14 to 1.
guilty.
Bear should have voted for Benjiro, just because he was so set.
And the result is... Ding, ding, ding! That's right! He's the real killer!
I knew it. I mean, I counted on my retries. I got an A ranking though. That's good, right? What is the best one? An S? Or like an A plus? Honestly, I think I did good considering there was one time where I was literally like mind flooded by internet issues. I still don't know how I feel about the one mechanic of taking someone's words. Because it requires them... I don't know. It requires the time loop.
And that concludes the first clinical trial. Congratulations! The majority of you have voted correctly. The killer of Reiji Kutsuki was your very own absolute prosecutor, Moichiro Sanada.
Moichi. Why? Why did you do this?
There's you can't do a sob story like I thought you were my sister. How could you do this to me? Like you murdered someone, man. So he reached out to grab Moichi's arm. He stepped away from me. Without a word, he reached into his briefcase, taking a slip of paper out and handing it to me.
What is?
His confession.
Dear Moichiro, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. It might be a way out of here. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reiji.
Is this?
It's like an exact copy of the letter you had, but the letters aren't smudged. It also looks a bit imprinted?
Gee, I wonder what that means.
So the person that was targeted by the Kutsuki-san was...
Moichi.
I received the letter late last night. I hadn't been able to sleep, and it was slipped under my door around 3 o'clock.
He's really banking on him being awake, I guess.
I went down to see if he was telling the truth.
We're gonna see it.
This
Where are his
had
glasses?
better be important, Kutsuki.
Dude, come on. I've seen how uptight you can get. I promise you, I wouldn't have called you here if I hadn't found.
Why would he want to kill him? Because we didn't learn about the rules yet, did we?
So where is it then?
You see the closet in the back of the room? There's a vent in there.
I thought we learned about it after he died.
You think that could be a way out?
Dunno. Could be pretty important, but I can't get the vent off.
Did you not think to go look for a screwdriver in the storage room?
Nah, seems silly to me.
Even when you might have something important, you're still a letdown.
I'm with him. I would have killed Moichiro too.
It only seems to have been screwed in with a few flatheads. I could probably get it off with my badge.
Yeah, dude. Take your time.
All right, let's...
I hadn't been facing him. He could have hit me easily. I don't know if he just missed or...
Ah, shit. Hold still, dude.
He's kind of a chill killer.
I don't know.
A chiller, if you would.
I think you can take a guess, man.
Get away from me!
I managed to shove him out and began fighting with him.
What the hell are you thinking?
Damn, dude, hold still.
Dude, just let me murder you, man.
Oh, shit. Why is the ceiling that way? Where is it?
No, you don't. I'm taking this. I was able to disarm him and take the knife away from him.
Up until this point, fully on Moichiro's side. He's a victim here.
This really is a new low, Kutsuki. Just wanting us all to sit here and wait was one thing, but trying to kill me? I'm restraining you and letting the others know what happened when they wake up.
Dude. What? You think they'll believe you? You've made some pretty bad blood with just about everybody here.
So what? I'll trust my word over yours.
Nah. Will they? They just think I'm kind of weird. But they think you're a danger.
But no, they don't.
You blew up at us earlier, dude. Hell, we even heard you screaming at your sister, you know?
That's what siblings do, brother.
Part of this.
She probably thinks you're a burden, dude. You haven't shown her.
I just realized he's Sykkuno person, man. He's manipulating people with his e-boy voice.
She'd think better of you if you could just be quiet and calm down, too.
Shut up!
Oh. Hey, what's going on here?
I didn't lie to you, dude. There's one way out. You got it in your hands right now, Sonata.
I do like how the glasses, they had to like erase out the part in front of the eyes. That way you'd see their eyes.
If you want to escape, prove us all wrong so bad, then...
Yeah, this is the point where he no longer becomes a victim and he's just a murderer. We actually did it, bro. I was joking.
You actually did it, dude. Guess I underestimated you.
When you rage bait your friend and then he actually does it.
I wasn't sure if I could keep him restrained. If he broke out, nothing could have stopped him from trying to kill someone else.
So I killed him. Couldn't just like, I don't know, knocked him out. Did you have to stab him 3 times in the chest?
So, I killed him first.
What utter nonsense. Do you expect me to believe that nonsensical excuse coming from such a brilliant legal mind? You were fully aware he posed no threat. You made it evident you saw him as a half-baked stoner. And now, with a broken nose and a concussion, he simply wouldn't be getting up again. And certainly not making another attempt in a state where anyone could have repelled him.
Moichi, why?
I'm with her. She's like hysterical. Literally, why would you kill him? There's no point to kill him.
Why did you do it?
Unless he's trying to save her.
Why? Is it still not crystal clear why? I'm the only one who was working into delirium to actually find a way out of here.
At least it wasn't 37 times. True, I don't think he would have had the time for that, man. I don't think there'd be enough body left. Oh my god, he's actually pulling the I was the only one who searched the rooms long enough. He's pulling a freaking, if you guys had searched rooms long enough, I wouldn't have had to murder someone.
While the rest of you were content to sit here and do nothing.
You know what, I'm glad he's dead. How many times has he said this exact line? He said this line like 50 times. Yanis, drown him.
I'm the only one here who cared that we were in a situation where any of us could be killed at any moment.
Yeah, and then you killed someone. You were the killer.
The rest of you, so eager to judge me, were all content to just sit here and wait for some nebulous rescue that's still not come to pass.
That's just not true, man.
And every time I tried to get you all collaborating to escape, you would all decide instead to either give up or worse, mess around.
Mess around?
And then it would be thrown in my face as a failure of my attempts to get everyone out of here alive every single time. You were all content to just live here, so why shouldn't I be the one who actually gets out? I'm the only one who seems to want to leave.
I feel like I'm going insane. At no point was anyone like, yeah, I'll just live here forever. Everyone was like, okay, we gotta figure this out, but we gotta like not die, so we gotta like eat breakfast and stuff.
Kutsuki told me he knew about a way out, and I took it. And had I not, this would have been a trial for my murder. Can you honestly say that not a single one of you would have done the same thing I did?
Yes. I would not have murdered a defenseless man, even if he tried to have murdered me. Am I crazy?
And what for the rest of us? We'd all die for your escape.
That was never part of my plan. Yanis kept that half of the rules secret to force this situation to be far more dire than it seemed, I suspect.
Who's to say?
Okay, I'm now remembering. Sorry, it's been a while. He did start by saying it is a killing game. We only learned about if the murderer is not caught, then they get to escape. That was after the first murder. But before then, we do know that murdering people was like the idea.
After I found out, so be it. Kutsuki's blood was already on the floor. Someone else was going to die. I wasn't going to just let it be me.
So I framed my sister, my closest family, person who came from the same mother I grew up with. I decided to murder them.
Moichi, how could you just so easily sacrifice the lives of everyone here? Why did you frame me?
It's because you beat me at cards, Himari. I'll rather die than be a loser at Magic the Gathering.
What?
Or just say, why not? Sorry, I accidentally skipped that.
Years you've held secrets from me on behalf of our father. Just determined to be his perfect little sunflower.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Every time that man hurt me in some way, you'd never be there for me until after the smoke cleared. Every time you would berate me for not being more like you. Every time he'd humiliate me in front of others, including you, to make an example of me.
Yeah, brother, we were both abused. You can blame the abuser or the person being abused.
He'd always drill that into you, how I was a bad influence and someone you should stay away from. That's why you only ever talk to me in private.
But consider that maybe he's right, considering you murdered someone. Like, am I taking crazy pills?
Moichi, I really tried to.
Shut the fuck up, Himari!
Watch your profanity.
Your crocodile tears aren't gonna work this time. If I'm going to die, then at least grant me the dignity of my last words. Our father never gave me a chance. I was always his biggest mistake and resentment, something that man never changed his mind on. Even after I became the absolute prosecutor, he still favored you. He still saw me as a burden.
Okay, I joked before, this is actually Better Call Saul, where the brother is like incredibly jealous how everyone liked his sibling.
Still saw and treated me as what killed Himawari, her mother. All the while, you'd simply stand aside, watch him treat me like a burden, and do nothing to actually step in and help me.
But we were children, brother. What do you want me to do, man?
All you could ever do was dry my tears afterwards.
You're lucky you even got that, brother.
All until the day I was finally sent to juvie, where you'd never need to even
Oh, we were
protecting
visiting
the kid.
him. I thought he was visiting us.
Every game we played together, every school assignment we worked on. What did any of it matter if you couldn't be there for me when I needed you the most?
So I decided to sentence you to death.
Right down to asking him to sell off the last thing we had left of our mother. You sided with him every time. You never held any empathy for me. You're no better than him.
At least I didn't kill someone, bozo.
I couldn't. Falling to my knees. I could do nothing more than weep.
Like we're having this very serious moment, and then the guy in the back is just like flexing his giant pompadour, man.
The most ugly weeping I've ever done since I was a newborn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for that. Far too late.
You can't just say that!
And what the hell do you, of all people, know about what I went through?
I don't know anything, yeah. But this isn't right at all. You're demanding
Cutscene.
that Himari knew exactly what she needed to do to help you when you were a kid. To stand up to your dad like that. Himari's your twin sister. You two were the exact same age. You're asking that someone your own age stood up to her own dad. Can you honestly blame
That's exactly what I'm saying, Hiroshi.
Your dad kept putting you in horrible situations, and yeah, I don't know how bad they all
We're gonna have this very heartfelt thing, and then Yanis is gonna walk up and like rip off his head.
It sounds like even despite what your father told her, she still chose to help you however she actually could at her age. It wasn't what you needed, I get that. But it's what Himari could still do for you. To still argue against what your dad was doing. Your dad's the one to blame in all this, not Himari. He's the one who decided to play favorites with his kids.
Not the dog.
Even Himari could see that was a terrible thing to do.
Yanis is gonna walk up. He's gonna have an AK-47. He's gonna shoot up Moichiro. Unload a full clip. And it's gonna be very shocking.
Sister that you needed. You should have stuck together. Himari clearly wanted it, and we could have still found a way out
Hiroshi the
together.
Coke comedian of all time.
But now,
He is definitely one of the
brother needs
comedians
to die,
of all time.
and she'll be all alone. Forever. Missing someone she found important. Someone she loved.
She didn't.
Then you feel like a real idiot now, Moichiro. Turns out you didn't have to murder someone in cold blood. You could have just hugged your sister. I'd feel less bad if you weren't so mean to me. Sorry. Yanis, throw him in the incinerator.
Moichi,
He's got a weapon!
I wonder,
He is going crazy.
was I ever fit to wear this with any semblance of pride?
They don't show Nisuke that, man. He's like, oh, you have a cross? Are you a Mormon too? Will we see each other in the gates of heaven? I don't think Moichi is going to heaven. Call me crazy.
Marty, I'm sorry. You are in the same situation I was, but because you never faced our father's wrath, I never wanted to admit it. It was foolish of me to always blame you for his favoritism, for what did. I'm ashamed for doing so for so long.
Moichi,
It's strange, though. What Kutsuki had said to me during his final moments. It almost seemed like he wanted me to kill him. Like he knew those words exactly would get under my skin.
But you didn't have to kill him, though.
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
Guess we'll never know.
But
He's handcuffing me. Oh.
Himari, I need you to have this.
It's a small version. It's a smaller version of me, Himari. I want you to have it.
When a prosecutor is unable to continue serving, he has to return his badge to the office.
Is that real?
I'll be unable to, so I please ask you to do so. As for the card, keep it close. For me.
Already a wild card. Maybe it's a card that works against all colors. Hey, whoa. You gonna kill me now too, huh? Huh?
What a snooze fest! Are you two done yet with your little chit chat? Because I think it's time we wrap this up!
He's gonna get split in half vertically.
What? No, please, wait. I haven't properly said goodbye.
Kill that boy! Kill him!
Well, too bad, I'm done waiting. I checked out ages ago when the dude in the bow tie started yelling.
Himari,
Moichi.
I'm strong enough to take this. I promise. And you'll be fine. With the showing you gave today, I know you'll keep the others safe. I entrust my legacy.
I don't know about that. I feel like someone else is gonna die at some point, but
Please, get out of here, Himari. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think I'll murder anyone.
Please, just a little longer. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet.
Quiet down! You've been delaying this for far too long! Let's get this along, everyone! All good killers deserve a fitting punishment. And for the absolute prosecutor, we've prepared...
Oh, he's gonna get smashed by a big gavel? That'd be funny.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry for
Like a
all
very
that I've
tender,
done.
heartfelt goodbye, and then a giant gavel comes out of like the ceiling and then crushes him.
Goodbye, Himari.
Do 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 do. Or that would be funny, but it'd also be funny if he just pulled out a gun and shot him. We're gonna watch. Meow. Oh. He in the electric chair? You gonna be eaten alive by Nyannis? They're showing him the exit before they kill him. Oh, it is the electric chair. Jesus, how strong is this boy? He has the strength of 10 men. All I can think of is the scene from Home Alone 2. Where Marv gets touched the sink and then he gets electrocuted and you can see a skeleton. Jesus, this guy the freaking Hulk? Don't look, Niisuke. Read your Bible. I can break these cuffs. You can't break those cuffs. I can break these cuffs. Jesus Christ, what is this? Freaking Jason Bourne. Man literally too angry to die. Head chopped off by the elevator? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Cartoonist gavel is one thing, but cartoonist electric chair is also really funny. He blew up. I'm so sorry. My condolences. I did not expect him to blow up Looney Tunes style.
I tell ya, this equipment isn't up to standard anymore. He nearly got away.
Thank you, Nyannis. I needed that.
But it wasn't good enough for him to survive 40,000 bolts to the skull.
Don't look anyway. Benjiro, look harder. Benjiro, you're next, man. We're gonna death by 1,000 cuts you. You're gonna get stung by your own bees.
How could you do something so cruel? Please, Heavenly Father, save his soul and forgive him for his sins. And please protect us from...
Niisuke, there is no god here. You just watched an animatronic cat electrocuted man with 2 giant testicle oils. If there's a god, this ain't heaven, buddy.
No, never, can't, there, no!
Fucking shit was that?
What? I'm simply holding up the rules that I laid out for all of you. I mean, if you'd all embraced apathy by now, you wouldn't have felt a thing watching that. That's just the consequence of trying to hold on to your humanity. You kids all still want to trust each other, and look where that got you. Nowhere but lower. Some of you even trust me now.
Explain.
The exit that the lawyer boy thought was worth killing somebody over? I made it up. You guys
Wait, really?
face value without a second thought.
So we're all just gonna... We're all guaranteed dead?
So, not only did Sonata succumb to this nonsense, it was all in vain.
That's a little crazy.
He died for absolutely nothing.
Hey, we gotta kill this guy, Steven. Dang.
You demon! You soulless, evil demon! All this happened because of you! They wouldn't have tried to kill each other if it wasn't for you punching them into a corner!
If it wasn't for you meddling kids and that stupid dog.
Hey, don't give me all the credit. The moment was kind of a last-minute addition to the control. Yet still got results. They could have chosen to not kill, but they didn't. Besides, you've already proven the experiment's hypothesis at least a little correct by succumbing to your own apathy.
Moichiro doesn't speak for us.
Whatever do you mean?
I guess he can't speak a lot anymore, but you know what that means.
You're all so selfish, thinking only of yourselves at this moment. But you've missed the best part of all of this in doing so. Look at her. Such interesting results. Her twin brother just got fried harder than a fork in a socket, and not one of you even glanced at her.
It is a cool fate to watch your twin brother get Looney Tunes out of existence. Because you're not allowed to laugh, you're supposed to be sad, but the situation is so... I couldn't imagine, like, having a loved one die in such a funny situation. That is one of the things where, like, you can laugh at it later, but in the moment you're like, who knows, maybe like 20 years from now, she's so actually like, dude, remember when my twin brother brought... sent 40,000 balls straight to his skull and he exploded? Wake up, Himari. Moichiro dying? Trial? That's nothing that... None of that happened, silly. It's coffee time. Hi, Kaguya.
Kaguya-san.
Are you doing all right?
I reached into my apron pocket, and they were still there.
He's gone. Moichiro killed someone and now he's gone.
You passed out. After you passed out, Miyoka-san and Shiraki-san carried you back here. I am here to tell you that's what happened.
The accent. I guess Hiroshi asked her to tell me all of this.
Luigi. You fucking idiot!
You tell him.
I threw the badge across the room. I didn't know where it landed. I didn't care.
How could you think I'd even be close to doing all right?
She literally didn't know what the moon was, man. Can you give her some lenience?
You saw what happened. What Moichi did to me. What he did to Kutsuki-san. How he felt about me. Maybe our dad was right about him. Maybe he just saw something in Moichi that I couldn't. And I just let it happen. He killed someone. He stabbed someone to death. And then he tried to frame me for it. His own sister.
Kaguya kind of the go-to trauma dumping target because she doesn't know what anything is and she doesn't talk.
acted like he was going to try to exonerate me. He yelled at me, yelled at everyone, he yelled at you constantly for not living up to his expectations. And he expected me to believe some speech from a guy we've barely known for a week was what changed his mind? That's what changed his mind after all this time? After everything he said and did to me? And I'm just supposed to forgive him after all that? After he could only say he should have treated me better right before he died. So, I'm supposed to believe him now.
Well, Kaguya is like just standing there.
Of course he lied. He did it all the time.
She's still going.
He was lying, talking, saying whatever would clear his guilty conscience. He only ever cared about himself.
Sanada-san, I believe you are acting like, as they call, crazy lady. I think you should calm down. I have been told that is what you must tell women in these situations.
I held the card in both hands, ready to rip it in half.
I don't understand. What is lying?
What?
Here we go.
But then the card fell from my hands, fluttering into Kaguya's. This card. It's from a game me and Moichi would play when we were kids. He drew on this card. It was his favorite. He gave it to me the first night we were here. No matter what happened, even when things got bad, we would play this game together. It was ours. That sounds stupid.
Is this card lying?
No, lying isn't a tangible thing. It's when you tell someone something you know isn't true.
Why do you think Moichi is lying?
Oh, he is lying, all right. Lying on the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a very serious moment.
He was always lying. He never cared about me or anyone else. He treated me like a burden from the moment we got here.
The first night we were here, he gave you the card.
We're not going to Itachi Uchiha this guy. We're not going to be like, actually, he really cared about me. He literally tried to spring me for murder.
Even when things got bad.
What? No, I'm not forgiving him. I will never forgive him. I don't care what his reasons were. I don't care why he gave me the card. I don't care if he loved me or if he didn't. What he did is unforgivable. And I don't care about him anymore. Do you understand?
Can I hold you?
Sure.
Hold me? Do you mean a hug?
Can I hug you?
Yes, you can. Kaguya wrapped her arms around me, holding me tightly to her chest. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have any energy left to be angry. I just held tightly to Kaguya. Thank you.
Are you doing all right?
A bit. I feel a bit better. There was a strange scent to her. I couldn't tell if it came from her or her big scarf, but it was nice.
Do you feel better?
I only managed to nod as a response. Then I felt her arms finally let go. She tucked the card in her shirt, then sat down in the chair. I felt so tired. My body was barely holding on. I just wanted to sleep. I'd like to be alone right now. Have a good night, Kaguya-san.
Okay.
How crazy would it be? We went to sleep and we woke up. There was another note that slid under our door. Imagine. She's not moving. She's sitting there, menacingly.
Kaguya-san?
Is the moon visible at good night?
Not if it's overcast.
Could you at least get the
At
light?
least that'd be a bad night.
The light?
The light switch
Oh
over
my god,
there?
you can't do anything!
Could you please flick it off? Kaguya flicked off the light switch, and I could hear her footsteps and the chair sliding. Despite the new darkness, I could feel her eyes on me.
If I just go to sleep, she'll head back to her room. Have you met her, Sonata?
I
Can
tried
watch
my
you sleep
best to
like
fall asleep,
Nikki in Obsession. Try my best to fall asleep.
but
Oh,
no
she already
matter
said
how
that.
hard I tried to push my feelings aside, no matter how much I tried to forget about him, there was still one thing that stuck out in my mind.
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all
I was gonna
being
mention that.
barely a month old.
What was up with that?
I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
Those words continued to echo in my ears as I slowly drifted off to sleep. Sinking, falling.
Drowning, sinking, slowly feeling.
Fingers outstretched as I wondered exactly what he meant by that.
What do you mean by that? What that mean? Oh god, Sadako. Wait, it actually was Sadako. That's just her, man. Are in the RCU? The Wing Cinematic Universe? Achievement. Complete episode 1! We did it. Loisimo. Oh, here looks different. End. Yay! Interesting. Ooh. That was good. I enjoyed my stay. I want to see like the... I don't think I'll play through again to see the other stuff. I might just look up alternate endings or whatever. Alternate trial things. As a whole, it was good. I enjoyed it. Some stuff. I think the actual, like, mystery part was pretty good. Some of the gameplay stuff, I was just okay with. Like the, I like the card game a lot. I really like the card game. The Galaga thing, I'm not too big of a fan of it, just because of how specific it was. I don't know, what are the words? I liked it better when it was just the evidence you have. I didn't like having to get evidence from someone else speaking. Especially if it looped around. And then... that's about it. I think that's the only, like, those are the main 3 minigames. But I did enjoy the story. I enjoyed the characters. Even if the one guy just swore. He just swore way too much, man. Anytime I tried to read any of his lines, I was like, I can't read any of this. Hopefully it doesn't get the content ID matched. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know the development process. I don't know when the next episode would be, but I will definitely play it when it comes out. He's lost theirs every now and then, yeah. But in his defense, not his defense, it is the 1980s. It's like they were seeing a lot of crazy stuff back then. I want to learn more about Inoue. I feel like Sakuya is kind of not really too much to learn about her. I want to see more of Nisuke being a film critic. Because I feel like he should just be the absolute Mormon. He doesn't talk about movies at all. So I want to learn more about that. And then, who else is there? These are really the only two I really care about. Sakuya. I think Kaguya. I just need to learn why Kaguya acts like that. And I really want Benjiro dead. I want that little freak executed. I want them to kill each bee in front of him. And then kill him. Am I forgetting anyone else? I don't think so. I watch the credits. I respect credits. Patchwork! The World of Warcraft character. Yeah, that'll do it. It's actually a perfect amount. It was literally almost exactly 3 hours. If I had continued playing last week, the stream would have been shorter, but the fact that I stopped when I did last week, we actually got a solid 3 hours out of it, which is pretty nice. Next week is gonna be really weird. First off, the reason I was front-loaded the streams this week was because we were gonna see 4 movies, but they haven't posted their showtimes for 2 of the movies, so I don't even think there's gonna be showtimes for these movies. So I think I'm just seeing 2 movies this week, which isn't crazy. Kind of upset at. But also next week is it's Memorial Day weekend. My work schedule is very weird. Post credits. Moichiro will return in Avengers Endgame. There is post credits. There are the glasses. And a book. I can't read Japanese. Is that Chamber? Anyways. Basically, I don't know what next week's stream is going to look like. Actually, it's not true. Wednesday, we have a collab with Kiwi. Because the Backroom's released next week, and I want to play a Backrooms game. Also, there's another live, because also on the 29th, I'm doing a Starbite collab, I think. So that's at least 2 streams. So I think Tuesday or Monday. Can you play Slay Spy? Yeah. I do it earlier, because I think I get off work earlier. I don't know, it's weird. Because it's Memorial Day weekend, we do get paid holiday pay for working on the day, which is basically just another full day of pay. But in order to combat that, from paying us extra, I'm doing 6-hour shifts instead of 8-hour shifts. All 5 days. That way I don't have, I don't know how it's gonna work. It's kind of annoying. I would like money, but I also don't mind leaving work early. So we'll see. We'll see what we'll do next week. And the week after that, I think, is my anniversary week. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Because also, I think my work schedule is changing. So that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice to adjust to. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? One day at a time, like beat. Thank you for watching. I had a fun time. I'll be live next week at some point. Thank you for your support. Let me figure out what I'm gonna eat. Thank you for being here, Kiwi, and thank you for showing me this game. I enjoyed it. Is your VOD still up? Can I watch your VOD? Let me just check right now. Ding, ding. It's up on YouTube. Let's go! Okay. I'll watch that then. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. Anyways, it's fine. Goodbye.